So yesterday I did a video on the oldest Piru in regards of content that was made about the hip hop legend Eric Eazy Wright. In my video, I expressed how I felt, calling the message distasteful and not cool, disrespecting the deceased. Nevertheless, bad news travel fast in these streets when it involves some form of disrespect. I couldn't stop my phone from ringing yesterday from people trying to connect me with the OG Piru to clear the air, expressing how he wanted to speak with me. But instead, I directed him to Eazy-E's son, Lil Eazy-E, and the word is the two had a conversation that ended with an apology to the Wright family. With that being said, nobody is perfect. Who you could become or want to be, you could do it here. Entertain at the highest level of stupidity or intelligence. The choice is yours. Picture your camera going off and you face reality when you look in the mirror and see who you're not on social media. Now, Ayatollah just so happens to be a real one, a stand-up guy from what I hear, but just like everybody else, the social media bug is addictive. What I respect more than disrespect is recognizing you're wrong and correcting them in the public eye. Now, that's gangster. Shout out Boss Talk for allowing the OG to fix his wrongs where they was made at. Do I think this the end of the conversation? No. Could this be a form of trolling? Could be. Nevertheless, the OG is still our elder. In no way, form, or fashion are we promoting attacking our elders. Just correcting, never checking, because at the end of the day, we all men that's allowed to make mistakes from time to time. Content creators, jealous creators, or whatever you want to call them. No one can tell the next person how to run a show, definitely on the internet. In my eyes, is all is set up to expose who you really are. My only hope is that going too far will not cost you your freedom or your life. Yo, what up, man? It's Compton Rick Rock, and we're going to pick up where we left off. Yesterday, we put up some content about the disrespect towards Eazy-E. You know, we all love Eazy in our city, man, so I felt that it was appropriate for me to speak on that. And I think I did a good job on that. A lot of people has hit me up about the content, and a lot of people is getting it misconstrued at the same time. A lot of people is looking at the OG as if he's not who he say he is. And what I mean by that, yes, he's from Compton. He's really from Compton, and I don't want y'all to take this as elderly abuse or somebody trying to pick on somebody that's elderly, because we all do the same thing at the same time. We all get on here and we clown on this internet, but the things that we don't do, well, at least I don't do. I'm not big on making remarks in any kind of form of fashion towards the deceased in a negative way. I don't do that. I try to stay away from that type of content. I have seen over and over and over the results that come with that, and it's on the internet, the results that come with disrespecting the deceased, especially with a lot of these young hip hop artists. They all met their fate going that route. So yeah, man, I spoke on it, and I also talked to Eazy-E's son, Lil Eazy-E, and we you know, he was kind of like, you know, he understood what was going on, you know what I'm saying, but at the same time he appreciated me talking on it. He's a good humble dude. He's not one of them hothead, hostile cats. He's basically focused on what he's focusing on. That's handling his business and keeping his father legacy in a positive light and keeping his father legacy alive. And he's doing a good job at that. My phone was ringing off the hook yesterday, and I really didn't want to talk. I had so much stuff I had to do. So when the OG, he tapped in through other people, I didn't get a chance to speak with him. I just felt like it was more appropriate for him to talk to Lil Eazy, get that out the way, you know what I'm saying, do his apology with them first, and then maybe sometime me and him could talk. But by me and him being from Compton, we ain't got to sit on this internet and talk or at all. You know, I got family that's Piru, so I could meet him over there at my people's house in Piru neighborhood if he want to sit down and have a discussion. I was told that he know my father, and I also was told that he's a real one. He's a real one, and he's with all that come with it. Ain't nobody doing no checking. There's no checking. Compton dudes don't get checked. We don't get checked. I'm gonna say that proudly, y'all. It's just getting to understanding, man, and maybe enlighten him on some things that maybe he don't know about what's going on. When, you know what I'm saying, when it come to that, he expressed on Boss Talk last night. Shout out to Boss Talk. He brought him back on the show where the initial comments was made at, and he let it be known that he made a public apology to the Wright family. That don't make you less of a man. That really makes you, you know, the bigger person. It make you look a certain type of way when you be held accountable for some of the things that you do, especially on this internet. A lot of dudes will get on here, say things, and won't think twice about saying, you know what, I was wrong on that, and I want to make an apology. A lot of people look at that as being a coward, but for the ones that do it, stand up dudes. Now, I've been hearing a lot of people on the internet saying that, man, you ain't on here for this, you ain't on here for that, you on here for the bag. The bag is money, y'all. And I believe that everybody on here have been bitten by the bug. And what I mean bitten by the bug, bitten by the monetization bug. They've been bitten by the YouTube checks that they give you. Everybody that's on here been bitten by it. And if you're not getting a check, you're trying to focus and work on your way to getting one. And what's the biggest thing on the internet is trying to do a video that can possibly go viral. Everybody is trying to reach the 100,000 mark with subscribers. A lot of people is trying to get them big checks on here, man. I believe that's the purpose why everybody is on here. It's just like when the preacher go to church on a Sunday. Yeah, he's going in to preach the word, but you're going to have to put something in that offering plate. And the monetization on YouTube is the offering plate when you get on here and do what you do. The internet bug is real intense when you look at it as this your only come up, or if you look at it as if it's a come up, because YouTube is not a come up. It's not. Having an actual job, an actual hustle, that's a come up, not YouTube. YouTube is not a come up. YouTube is a platform that you come on here, and if you got some merchandise, or if you got something going to use this to lead them to another source that could be bigger than this, I think that's what this is for, because they could shut you down anytime. They could take your page. They could stop your money from coming at any time, and everything that you did on here, that's nonsense. Now you stuck with it and you ain't did nothing with the funds that they didn't give you. Take it and put it back in something that's going to be bigger than this platform right here. Now, a lot of people running with this content. I've seen a few videos already on it, and you know, everybody got the right to speak on it. Everybody love Eazy, so he got fans all across the world, so you know, they got the right to speak on it. But what I want y'all to understand is that the OG, he's no different from your average guy that's on YouTube. He's doing the same thing that a lot of us is doing on here. A lot of us have said worse things than that. A lot of people didn't disrespect people's neighborhoods. And that's just more than one person. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people didn't disrespect people's neighborhoods, people's deceased family members, and so forth. And we also had a few content creators that have lost their lives. I don't know if it's because of the platform, but I know that a lot of guys that have been on this platform, and I don't know if it's because of their content, why they no longer here. But this could be a dangerous place, and it could be a fun place to be. It all depends on how you want to expose yourself to the internet, or what you want to create to put on the internet. So it could be a fun place, and it could be a dangerous and deadly place to be. You have true content creators, you got real content creators, and you have jealous content creators. The jealous content creators are the ones that spend majority of their time on the internet, taking somebody else down in any form or fashion that they can, in the name of trolling and in the name of content. Trollers are very essential for this platform. Without the trollers, I don't think this platform will even be fun. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that I don't think you would get the motivation that you need, because sometimes you got to prove to the trollers that they wrong sometimes. And you got to prove to the trollers that I see y'all in the comment section. I see y'all. I see the people with the fake pages in the comment section also. And that's what make you want to show them, hey, I'm going to do the thing. But when I seen that video, I seen the OG on a lot of shows, and I never really tripped off what he said, because at the end of the day, he's creating this content, and he got people calling him in to hear what he says. He's very articulate. He know how to talk. He know how to get on here and be very, very entertaining. And if he keep going, he's definitely gonna be in that position as a lot of these dudes that get on here that make it. I seen Charleston White do the same thing, but the difference from Charleston White Charleston White is really off the chain. He don't care at all. I haven't heard Charleston White get on here and apologize to nobody he disrespected. So when I seen the OG with the public apology last night, I was like, man, that's cool. That he is solid like they say he is, man. You know, he just made a mistake, man. And what I mean by making a mistake, he got on here, and you know, when you get caught up in that moment, lights, camera, action, sometimes, you know, you lose it. And when you don't have control, of stuff like this, which is a hard drive, when you don't have control of hard drives, you don't have no you really don't have no control of the content. And sometimes when you get at these the guys that make the content and you tell them to take it out, sometimes they don't take it out. Some dudes do take it out. But if you get on one of these guys' cameras and you know they get the content and don't want to take it out, then hey, that's just, you know, something that you got to deal with when you jump on the internet. So yeah, man, to the OG, man, you hit me up. I haven't responded back yet. I felt like it was only right that you cleared that up with the Rice family, and you did it. So, you know, now that everything is cool, everything is in the clear, his family accept your apology. Yeah, maybe we can meet up in Compton, in the Piru neighborhood, my grandma's house, chop it up over there. It ain't nothing but Compton love. I just want you to know that E is one of them ones, man. Eazy is one of them ones. Or we can meet up on Eazy Street, man. It's all good. Much respect to everybody, man. It's no disrespect, and it ain't never no checking. It's an understanding. So I'm out of here, man. Compton Rick Rock, Compton Rick Rock TV. Catch y'all on the next one.